Hello, this is Cuckoo. Today I brought the Octatrack. It's a very good sampler, and unless you know how to operate it, it might seem very complex. But it's just stuff that's waiting to be learned. So once you learn the functionality, it's just stuff that you know. So then it's not difficult anymore. Today I want to show you this little red label right here. It's called the Arranger. Out of focus. Yeah. The Arranger is a song mode where you could plan what patterns you wanted to play, like row by row, go through this pattern for a number of times and then to this pattern and to the next pattern, and for how long should it stay there and so forth. You could plan a whole song this way. And each entry, each row as it's called, can also contain mute information. So you could mute different tracks on different entries. Each entry can also contain tempo changes, and it can also contain scene changes to these two scenes. So you could, for example, go through a song from step pattern 1, 2, and 3. Could use like scene number 1, and then you come to chorus, and then you want to have scene number 2 available. And then you don't need to load them yourself while it's playing. It's just doing that automatically for you. So this could be really handy if you're occupied with other things while you're playing a gig. For instance, if you're singing and you want to stay in touch with the audience, and then you could just rely on this doing a lot of stuff for you in the song mode. Or if you're a guitarist or a keyboard player or something, maybe you have your hands full, Or maybe you've got both of halves of your brain really full to the capacity that they can work, and you just need a little help to stay on track. So I'm not going to do a whole song or a whole performance because it takes a little time to set up. But I'm going to try to keep it simple, just focus on the Arranger, and I'm going to load in some tracks that I have from different songs that I made. Okay. Pay attention now. I'm going to try and keep it simple, but it's a lot of different scattered steps involved to do this, so it might require some concentration. Okay, keep focused. Okay, so here we are, the Octatrack function project. I'm going to make a new one. Change, create empty project, and we're going to call it something. Arranger, Arranger. So there's no doubt what it's about. Now I'm creating a new project. It's going to be a totally blank project, and we're going to start from scratch. First thing I want to do is to load something in, just to have something to show you the basic functionality of the Arranger. So let's double tap here. It's the machine static, and we've got this empty list of sounds that are not there. So I'm gonna take sound number 1, press yes. I'm going into audio and pick any of my sounds, function and yes to try another. Yeah, this is a nice drum track. Let's use that for now. So now there is a sample in here. It sounds like this. And it was in 130 BPM, and now it's time stretched. I'm going to set the tempo to 130 as well, just to make it sound nice. So this is the sound. It's a drum loop. I'm going to make a few patterns now. First one is going to be an intro. Second one is going to be a stable loop. Third one is going to be yet a variation. Fourth one is going to be an ending. Yeah, that's the structure. Okay, so first I'm going to plan out the different stages. Then I'm going to open the Arranger. Okay, so I'm going to open this sample first and see what it looks like. Open. Here is the sample, and I've sliced it already from before. So it's already sliced. So I'm going to turn on slices here just to see if I can make a little intro. And I'm going to also turn the keyboard into slices mode. So the intro could be something like this, like dun 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 da dun dun da dun dun, and then a second page with dun dun da dun. Let's see. I'm just gonna try some different slices here and see what it sounds like. Dun 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 dun. A bit random. Yeah, and in the end, let's do something reverse. Like, let's see which one. Yeah, this one, number 17. Okay. 17 in reverse. Let's see. That could be the intro, okay? And then we're on. So it's only one page long. Okay, that's a cool intro. And then I'm going to prepare the second pattern. It's going to be a loop. I'm just going to listen to this again. Okay. So they're planned in a successive order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are slices. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's listen to this. I need something there, like a hi-hat. Which one is high? 4. So now I'm programming. I could do this live, but I'm programming 4, slice 4. This, I'd like this to be a kick as well. Second kick drum. Slice 2. Okay, and the second page should be similar but different. And just winging it. Dum 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 dash. 8 is snare. Okay, remember that. 8 is snare. That's horrible. Dum dum dish to dum. Okay, sorry about this. Dum ba da dum dum da ga. Dum ba da dum dum da ga. Dum dum da da ga da dum dum dum. Dum dum ga da dum da dum da dum dum da dum. Okay, this is the rhythm. First, second, snare, was that 8? And 4 was hi-hat, right? 2 hi-hats there. Okay, so this is okay. We got the intro now. Going into this. Okay, and then we should go into a different, similar but different. So we got we copy this pattern. Yeah, copy. Go to a new pattern, paste it, and shorten everything. Let's shorten this. I go to the amp and so what about doing this on, let's see. That's That's too much. Yeah? Is this fun? I wonder, can I do it several on the Octatrack? I don't think so. Yeah, maybe I can. No, I can't. So I'm gonna make it somewhat different. More hi-hats, but shorter. Okay, so I'm making a different, somewhat different version of the same rhythm. So bear with me. Are you still with me? Sorry. Oh, that's too short. Making it a bit winging it. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Maybe I could even do some changes in the Okay, that's enough. So we got the first pattern. Okay, the first kick drum has to be something special. It's gonna be low. Yeah. Okay, and then we can stay here for a while. And then we got something special happening. So go here. And then we go back here. But we need like a power, a second track. So let's go in here and load a second track, something. Where we go? Hey. Hey, hey. Yeah, this is fun. So we got this, let's see, I think, is this also, gonna turn the slice mode on. Hey. Yeah, this is good. Hey. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna record it like that. Hey. Yeah, so then we've got a second track. Now I'm back here on this the second pattern. So I'm just preparing different layers that I later on in the arranger is gonna mute and unmute to create variations. So we also need something extra here. Let's see. Yeah, these are made together. They're meant to be play together. So no coincidence that they seem to fit. Also, I'm going to use slices on that track. So, so we'll go here. Slices. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, so. Okay, I'm gonna record it live. So, because I've sliced these things, I could also and sequence them like this. I could also do stuff like play things in reverse and make retrig operations. like this. It's being played in reverse, but it's still in the same time. And even if I slow it down, since they're trigged, they're following this trig, and they are in fact slices, they're going to follow the same tempo. And I say this because in the arranger, it might be tempting if you're just making a regular song to just put the tracks there and just play very long samples. But then you can't do stuff like this and keep them, or retrig. Because if there are long samples and there are no triggers like this that are actually performing the music, it's going to be very long samples, so they're just going to be trigged once. So that one trig is the only chance you have to do stuff like that, and then they're off timing. So I think it's fun to program and to do stuff like this, and then to make it all fun, to perform on the Octatrack. I think it's fun. But if you don't think it's fun, then do it in a simpler way. Play just longer slices and longer tracks, if it makes sense for you. So, okay, now we got something. We got this and this. And then this. And this is where we perhaps could play a little solo. So, have a go. I think this could be a solo, yeah. So, it's gonna have this in slice mode as well. Yeah, so so the reason why I suddenly can just play this is because I've sliced it before. I've sliced it yesterday, and when I load an audio file that has already been sliced on the Octatrack, there is a secondary file with the same file name accompanying the file. So it's reading from the actual audio file and then from the actual slice information. So when I check out the file here, I can see that it's actually sliced. So slice 5, 6, 7, yeah, 13 slices. Yeah. So, yeah, now we got the intro, this, and then a solo part. Okay, carried away. Now, let's introduce the arranger. So, let's do that. I press function and arranger. It's in red, maybe it's hard to read. It's the same button as pattern. So, function and arranger, and up pops a little window, a part of the window down here, which says 000, end of arrangement. So this is the little arrangement. Right now it's just, there are no entries, so there's nothing to follow. So if I go into this is a bit tricky. You can see this diode here. When it's lit, I'm in the arranger mode. When it's not lit, I'm not in the arranger mode. If I'm not in the arranger mode and I press function and bank or edit, I come into this per track pattern per track setting window. If I'm in the arranger mode and I press function and back, I come into the arranger window where I could rename and save the whole arrangement. So if I right here press edit, I come into the big arranger window. So out here, activate arranger, press function and back to come into this mode where you select edit, and then you can start editing your arrangement or your song. So it says here, arrangement is empty. Press function and down to insert row. So function and down is inserting the first row. Actually, there is a second row which says end of arrangement. So, and right here it says A3, which happens to be the pattern that we're on, and it's selected. I can select different things here. You see, pattern, repetition, for it could repeat not in only whole pages of patterns, but you could select any odd number there to have it jump to the next stage earlier or later than the typical grid. So, and then we got scene A and scene B, which can be prepared per row, per entry. And then we got T, what's that? MIDI transpose, so I could transpose MIDI. And the next one, B, what's that? Tempo. And the next one, M, mute. Okay, so I can, all of these could be changed per row, per entry. So the first thing I'm going to do is to select pattern 1. Then I'm going to add a new row, function down. And then I'm going to select pattern 2. And then I'm going to go down again, select pattern 3. And then down again, select pattern 2. Down again, pattern 3. And yeah, that's it. So now we made a small list here. And if we just press play now, see what happens. It starts out there. Now it goes there. Now it goes there. Now it goes to the next one. And that's the end. So this is our song now. It's just playing through patterns with no actual changes or anything. So let's do some interesting things now. If I press stop now, it's going to rewind to the top. So the first one, first of all, it's not going to play 32 because I only wanted it to play for one bar, right? One page, and 32 is 2 pages long. So I wanted to play for 16 before it jumps to the next line. Let's try it out. Sometimes I have to press stop again to make this actual an entry. Okay, this is good. It jumped right in there. So after playing this for once, I'm moving into the next pattern 8-2, and scene. Well, let's do which one is that again? MIDI transpose, tempo. Well, the first one on the first row, let's set the tempo, just so we know that every time we load this song into memory, it's going to have the correct tempo. On the second row, I want to add some mutes because I don't want it to play all the tracks. We had like, and you can see the interface here and the interface here, the red and orange lighting up. These are MIDI tracks and these are audio tracks. So I could mute, but this one could always be active. And then the hey could be there. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, sorry. The hey is on track 2. Hey. Yeah? That's good. And I wanted to keep running that for a while. Repetition. How many times should I repeat it? 4 times? Hey, hey, hey. And you know, I think that hey, hey is a bit, it's too much. Let's see. And did you see what I did now? I pressed no to exit this edit mode. No. And then I come out here and suddenly we see this list of entries filling up. So, and when I'm out here, I could move this little arrow up and down and press yes to move into the different rows, parts of the song. And if I'm in this mode, when I do that, I can see that I'm actually, I jump straight into the new pattern. So what I wanted here was to change the hey part and to not occur as often. Let's see. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Okay, this is much better. So back into here, function and bank, edit, and now we're here. Intro, this one, stay there for 4 bars, and then go to this one and play this for 4 bars, maybe. Some mutes, I have to listen to it. This is where I do the solo. A simple solo this time, and then I'm back into this. But now with all the tracks, or maybe without the hey track. Mute. So then, the other way around. So now, oops. Sorry, I keep messing up. Yeah. And then it moves on. To this mode for, let's say, two rounds. And then it's over. So it's a very short song. Let's see. Start here. And every time you press stop while it's already is not playing, it's going to rewind to the top. So this is the song. Hey. Yeah. Gonna stay there. Hey. And one more round. 4. And this is my solo. And then we're back here. Yeah, for 4 rounds, as you can see there. You can see most of the information here. Coming up is my solo again. And then it's over. It's a very short song, but I think you can see the potential in how to structure the song. Now let's go even further. So at some point, let's see, this is the intro. Okay, and this is kind of the start of the song. And this sound, the voice is quite central here. Hey, right? So let's do something fun with the voice here. So, for instance, the voice isn't, which one is it? Hey. Track 2, right? So let's make an effect, a scene. I press scene B and scene number 2, which is currently empty, and I'm on track 2 where the voice is located. Hey. And let's press this while I change the rate, the playback rate, to -64. So what happens then is is that I could change the rate of the playback of that particular sample, or all the samples actually that are on track 2. Okay, so that's a fun effect, and then we're going to where I play the solo, right? So then I need to be on track 4. So maybe this could be a good place to create a new effect or a new scene. I'm just preparing this now. I haven't entered it into the arranger or anything. I'm just preparing now, right? So for this solo, I would like to have some kind of pitch bend or some funny thing going on while I do this. So let's prepare scene 3 for this. Let's do pitch shift up. Oh, sorry, I did it on the whole. Let's keep this down and do a pitch shift. Yeah. And what else? And maybe at the same time I could send some, I think there is a reverb or a delay here. Maybe some more feedback on that. Maybe shorter. Maybe it could even be stereo. Is it stereo? Okay, so now I've got this sending to the delay. Yeah, it could be fun. Let's try it. So when we're here, okay. Yeah, it's okay. Let's take it even further. Let's see. Effect here could be lo-fi as well. So let's have 2 effects. Oh, it's getting higher. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's our effect. And then what happens then? This is a solo. No, okay, this is back. This on row number 3, we're back here, and on pattern number 2, and here I would like some yet another scene number 4 that should be playing the rhythm backwards. And so track number 1 should be playbacked backwards. And maybe even the other tracks, like the this could be something going on there as well. So what could be going on there? Maybe even more reverb. So let's add dark reverb there. Let's see. Okay, so this perhaps doesn't make sense. Or maybe it does. It has reverb and also some lo-fi destruction on it. So this could be our place to freak out a bit. And I'll try another thing as well. I'm just going to try to do the retrig. Also, everything baked into one effect here. Let's see. Hey. And it's in row number 3. I want this to happen. A bit too much, maybe. Retrig was too much. Let's see. I'm back down it. Okay, and then we should play solo again. And so, yeah, okay. So now we got 3 effects that we want to happen. We got this one, which is associated with the beginning of the song. Yeah, it fiddles around with that, and then we got something here on scene. I keep calling them effects, but it's scene. It's called scenes. Scene 3, which is associated with I forgot. I totally forgot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then we got this one that I want to kick in on the last one, right? No. On this, number 3. Okay. So, let's go back into the Arranger editor and add these effects. So, it's going to start out with scene A, which is this, is going to be, scene 1 all the time. It's the clean scene that has no effects associated to it, no changes. Scene B is going to change all the time. So at first, doesn't really matter because we're not going to use effects there. But on the second row, row 1, we want stage scene 2. On this one, we want scene 3. Here we want scene 4, and here we want scene 3 again. So now it's going to select these scenes, so I don't have to manually select them every time I want to access them, but they're already there. So right now, got that. Hey. yeah, now we rehearsed, and so what I need to keep track on is only to remember this. And also, if I want to jam with those, I need to remember to jump between those tracks to select the actual track that I want to play. So let's kick it. So audience coming in, and let's hit it. Yeah, there you are. There you go. So this is how you can make use of the arranger. Very, very powerful. Now, when you're done with your arrangement, you go into this little menu again, and you go here, rename. You give it a name, like you call it something modest, like awesome. There you go. And then we go here, save. Confirm, yes. Arrangement saved. Now, there's this thing called change, which is a list of all the songs or arrangements associated to this project. You can have, as you see, there are 8 slots, 8 arrangements. So you could, if you're playing a gig, you could do an arrangement per song. And if you want more than 8 songs, then yeah, tough luck. It only plays 8 songs. But you could, if you want to make a really long one, you can make a pause in the middle with some empty tracks that you could see when you're out here. You could reach this point where you see, okay, now I'm on B1, for instance. That means this is where the new song starts. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, cool. I'm going to save this. Function, project, save. Yes, saving it. And there you go. Well, if you thought this was helpful, maybe, just maybe, you'd consider to donate some little dollars here and there, because I have a Patreon site where I could take donations. It's like micro donation, $2 or $3, or some an amount that you see fit. Every time I come out with such a video like this, or a jam or an interesting interview. You could also set it up to not it's like a monthly limit that you could set up yourself. So if you want to support me, say 3 times a month, but not more than that, and say $2 a month, $2 a video, but not more than that, you could set up this limit yourself. If you want to donate $10 a video, but maybe just once a month, you could do that too. So it's very flexible, and all my videos is going to be free. But for the people who support me, and there are so many people already supporting me, thank you so much. Thank you. There's lots of love. This is upside down. Lots of love from me to you. The ones who do support me get access to my downloads. So patch packs as they come available. You can just go on to Patreon and download them from there. And yeah, cool. This is the Octatrack by Electron in Sweden. Love you guys for doing all your really nice synthesizers, and can't wait to see what you've got up your sleeve for the future. But the Octatrack is here to stay, and it is really awesome. It is a very complex machine, but it's worth to learn every single function of it. The Arranger is going to be very helpful, especially for people who maybe not be performing on the actual unit itself, but wanted to play by itself to help them out with their gig. And they've heard that the Octatrack is an excellent sample player, but how do you get your samples in? The Arranger, take a closer look at that and learn how to use that. Okay, cool. This is Cuckoo. See you soon, everybody. Peace out. I don't know, some gang signs for Cuckoo. And see you. Yeah.